Hello! Now, as we all know, at the end of Season 10, Peter Capaldi is leaving Doctor Who. Oh no! Which means the BBC will be casting a new Doctor. So I've made a list that the BBC should watch for my top 13 picks to replace Peter Capaldi. My number 13 pick is Ben Whishaw. Ben's been on a few of the lists I've looked at, and he's about the right age. He's English, which is great. I've only ever seen him in James Bond playing Q, so I don't know much of his acting range because he's playing a bit of a stereotypical nerdy guy, rather quiet and reserved, so I don't know what he would be like. But as I said, he's been in a lot of lists and he seems a bit of a fan favourite, but I'm a bit meh on him. My number 12 pick is Ardal O'Hanlon. He's an Irish actor, comedian, and I know him best from his hilarious roles in Father Ted and in My Hero. You all should recognise him from the Doctor Who episode Gridlock from Season 3, where he played Thomas Brannigan, dressed up in makeup as a cat person. I think he'd be a pretty decent Doctor, but I doubt he'll be given the chance. My number 11 pick is Andrew Scott. Just imagine Moriarty himself bounding onto the screen, all that energy. But that's also my main criticism for the choice. He's very evil as Moriarty, and I think he would play a better Master, but he could probably play an equally good Doctor. My number 10 choice is Saran Jones, who most of you will know from playing the TARDIS in the Doctor Who episode The Doctor's Wife. She was very much a fan favourite for that part. A lot of people loved her portrayal. So I reckon it'd be great to have her as the Doctor, playing the same wild and wacky sort of character. My number 9 choice is Hugh Laurie. Most people know him from House, where he plays a gruff guy, bit grumpy, very grumpy. But I also know him from Blackadder and Flying Laurie, where he showed his comedic chops, which is where he first started out with comedy. He also, as you can see from the screen, has a long list of other talents, and he would have been perfect for the role if he was younger. He is now the same age as Peter Capaldi, and is probably the reason why he'll never get the role.
Hayley Atwell is my number 8 choice. Most people would recognise Hayley from her part in Captain America as Peggy Carter. She also got a spin-off series as Peggy Carter on the American ABC. So she's shown she has action-packed chops. She can do a lot of running, jumping, kicking, a lot of choreographed fighting, which is kind of cool. I've seen Hayley on a few lists suggesting she should be the Doctor, and I can't really see a reason why she shouldn't. I just think her appearance may be a little bit too clean-cut. Simon Pegg is my number 7 choice, and I really shouldn't have to explain this to anyone. Simon's a great actor with a great range. He's been in tons of funny movies as well as playing serious characters. He has a lot of experience being an actor, comedian. He's even done screenwriting apparently, which is absolutely epic. He would be a great Doctor, but I fear he's just too busy for the role. Number 6 is Rupert Grint, who we all recognise from the Harry Potter movies, which is a reason why he probably will never become the Doctor. He's too well recognised to play such a recognisable character as the Doctor. I also think that with his age only being 28 at the moment, he'll be much better suited once he got maybe another 6 years on him. Make him a little bit more mature. I'd love to see him as the Doctor. I think he's a great actor. He'd be ginger. You know, everyone wants the ginger fan service. But yeah, he's currently very busy, and he's probably just a bit young at the moment.
Number 5 is Tamsin Greig. Most people recognise Tamsin from Black Books, where she's quite a funny character. But I've also seen her in episodes in Friday Night Dinner where she plays more serious characters, although they're still comedies. I reckon she'd be great as a Doctor, giving a female Doctor a bit of maturity. And the short hair, she's not overly feminine, which would make the transition less noticeable, we'll say. My number 4 pick is Sasha Dawn. I've seen Sasha in Sherlock and Iron Fist, but also the BBC special about the creation of Doctor Who back at the 50th special. I think he could really play the part. He's done a bit of action-packed, broody stuff, but then more normal things. Apparently he could, as he's in a lot of lists, and he's very much another fan favourite. Alrighty, kicking the top 3 off with Chris Marshall. Now, I would love Chris to be the Doctor, and last week all the articles I saw said that he'd pretty much be confirmed. But I do have 2 more people I'd love better than him. This guy's funny, he looks the part, he's the right age, he's been around forever. It would be really, really good. My number 2 pick is Richard Ayoade. I don't even have to tell you why. Everyone knows why. That's why he's topping lists. He's in lists everywhere. Why would you not want the guy who played Moss as the Doctor? We know he can be more serious and less quirky than Moss when he acts, and that would be perfect. He would just be the most amazing choice ever. But still one to go. And finally, number 1 is Tom Ellis. Tom's most recognisable for playing Gary in Miranda and Lucifer in Lucifer, which he is currently playing. I don't know when that's finishing up, but he should definitely just quit it and move straight to the TARDIS. The guy would be amazing. I've seen him play Lucifer, and he has a lot of range, being able to do stern, evil, and then somewhat nice. And then in Miranda, he plays a bit of it's a comedy show, so he plays a bit of a funny guy, honest, nice, beautiful. He would be the best choice for the Doctor. But wait, I also have one last suggestion for who should play the Doctor in the next season. I reckon they should skip the continuity and go back to after Doctor Who the movie and before the Time War and have Paul McGann reprise his role as the 8th Doctor and give him the season he should have had. It would be glorious. McGann is great at playing the Doctor, and he must love the part because he's been doing it since the movie. It would be absolute fan service. It would be great. It's never going to happen, but I really wish he would be put back in the role and we just have a bit of a flashback season.
And that was my top 13 choices to replace Peter Capaldi on Doctor Who. Let me know if any of your choices are in there, or comment and tell me, hey, you were right, it's that guy. But it probably won't be. I know I took a few from popular lists, but they probably won't get cast anyway. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, subscribe, comment, share, show all your friends, show the Whovians, and goodbye.